Well, good afternoon and welcome to a damp First National Bank of River Falls Field in River Falls, Wisconsin. The rain has stopped. The sun is trying to peek its way through in the last 10-15 minutes here. It is Division I, Section 1 Regional Baseball today here at First National Bank of River Falls Field. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome. I'm Kevin Westhouse, joined by Billy Jensen. We'll be bringing you the action this afternoon. It's 57 degrees. The wind is blowing straight down right now, no wind, and we're glad you're here right now. A little tardy, you had to let the rain subside. It was supposed to be a 5 o'clock first pitch, and it's going to be a 5:30 first pitch, or somewhere close to that. I know Wisconsin Rapids is just finishing up their ins and outs, and they'll get those completed, and then we'll bring you the game here shortly. Scoreboard Steve will bring us your starting lineups and national anthem, and then we'll take you right on into first pitch. So Wisconsin Rapids, they're let's talk about this here. Let's pull this up. And why don't we talk about that? 10 seed Wisconsin Rapids against 7 seed River Falls Wildcats. They're kind of on the bottom of that here in the division, if you can see that on your screen at home. And here we are on a damp Tuesday afternoon to get that one done. Winner goes ahead and takes on, who do you got over there, Bill?
DC Everest, at DC Everest.
Yeah, then if they win there, so that would be on, let's go top and tell us when
Thursday,
that would be.
So that comes up Thursday. And then if they win on Thursday, or when they win on Thursday, then they go into the sectionals, which is next Tuesday, and that is at Stevens Point.
So there you go. There's the bracket. So
yep.
You got to get past today. We hear they got a good pitcher, so we'll have to wait and see. So Wisconsin Rapids, I'm going to clear this off the screen. Hold on a second. Wisconsin Rapids, I was on the Max Prep Sports. It says they're 13-10 this year. And I was looking at like opponents. So they lost to Chippewa Falls twice in two very close games. They beat Menominee 4-3. That's another like opponent. And they lost to Eau Claire Memorial in 2 games. So some like opponents there. Very similar outcomes to River Falls, really. I mean, all close games. I think these teams are going to be very evenly matched. 2 very good pitchers today. Brett Simonson will throw the rock for the Wisconsin Rapid Red Raiders, and Ethan Jeffers, he's got 4 pitches, and he's a good one. He'll be on the mound for your River Falls Wildcats. I'm expecting a low-scoring game today, and as I say that, it'll probably be 10-9. Who knows? But we got 2 really good pitchers that are going to get after it here this afternoon, and I think runs are going to be at a premium. It's a damp track, but it's an artificial turf field, so there'll be no problems playing here this afternoon on a beautiful field in a great setting. And we're going to be set up for some really, really good baseball.
Yeah, it was a little bit iffy whether they were going to play today or not, because a lot of other regional games have been pushed off till tomorrow. But I'm glad they did. I know they had a little bit of a delay, and it might be a little soggy at first, but this field is so beautiful that you don't even know it after it stops raining. So I'm really glad they got it in tonight.
Yeah, I think Wisconsin Rapids left early, so the chance of canceling it were not good. They were on the road, and you're like, well, radar says it's going to be over by about 4 or 5 o'clock, so let's go ahead and play this thing.
Yep.
And they're here. Rain has stopped. I think it's going to subside here, and I don't think it's coming back.
Right.
It's not warm. It's 57, but it didn't feel bad.
No.
I'm not cold.
Me neither.
So it should be good.
Yeah, it's going to be a great night for ball, and it's playoff baseball in Wisconsin. That's an exciting time.
And we jokingly said it's ironic that the last game of the season has the exact same temperature as the first game of the season. But yesterday it was 30 degrees warmer.
Yeah, it was. Hence the
More
rain.
than that, 35 degrees warmer.
Yeah, it was.
But what a great rain for the lawn.
Oh, yeah.
Just a 15-hour, inch-and-a-half soaker.
Yeah, well, look how much it greened up this field.
Boy, whoever had the mower did a nice job on that, too. They got
beautiful lines.
They got that tight down the middle. So in just 1 second here, the umpires are going to head towards home plate. Wisconsin Rapids finishing up their ins and outs. For all you Wisconsin Rapids fans, get up on the chat section. Let us know where you're watching from. If you mispronounce names and whatnot, let us know. And we'll do the best we can. There's a good look at your team. They're in the white today. Good to see that these teams wore different colors today. And that's been a nemesis of mine all season. Teams can have about 5 different color variations, end up wearing the exact same thing time after time. Not today. Wisconsin Rapids in the white top with a red undershirt, white pant, and the Wildcats in the, we'll go over there and look at that. They're in the blue top and white pant right there. And we'll get back over here for 1 second. Well, Steve's going to go starting lineups. Umpires, look at, they're ready. They're retreating. They're like, hey, we need some lineup cards. It's your home plate umpire. He looks serious, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
He's got the WIAA hat on. He looks very official today.
Playoff baseball. Woofty.
He forgot something, though. He's walking with a purpose. Here comes the head coach for the Red Raiders. Justin Payan.
Mm-hmm.
Here comes Ryan Bishop. He's working his way out. In just a second, we're going to go to Steve on the public address, and he'll bring you the starting lineups and for both teams. And here we go. Here he is now. I'll help you with that, too. Kind of muffled with the crowd noise.
A little bit.
Leading off will be second baseman number 11,
Ethan Dillingham.
Batting second, white shirt number 12, Batting third, pitcher number 8, Brett Simonson.
He'll pitch.
Batting number 10,
Silas Cronkite.
Batting fifth, defender number 4,
Jordan Sulligowski, he'll play center field. Matthew Bullard will DH for Josh Bush, who plays left field. Justin Tibbetts will play third base. Eli Groff will play first base. And Landon Freeman will play shortstop. And there's your Wisconsin Rapids starting lineup and the rest of their crew.
And the rest of them, Wisconsin Rapids Red Raiders. And now, here's the starting lineup for the River Falls Wildcats.
Now the starting lineup for your River Falls Wildcats.
Leading off is shortstop number 2, Chase Rudolph.
They call him Rudy. Chase Rudolph.
Here's the captain number 3, Colton May.
Colton May.
Batting third is baseman number 22, Brooke Brevard.
The big cat, Brooks Rivard.
Fielder number 5, Landon McQuaid.
Landon McQuaid. Bino. Auden Pankinen headed to Nebraska to pitch.
Third baseman number 25, Cal Dumont.
Cal Dumond. He works at Menards on the weekends part-time.
Left fielder number 11, King Cole.
Caden Kroll.
Designated hitter number 24, Lane Amadon. Batting ninth and seventh,
Lane Amadon.
number 7,
Cal
Cal Usgar.
Usgard.
And the starting pitcher for the Wildcats today is number 18.
And the rest of your River Falls Wildcats. Ethan Jeffers will be on the mound.
Their colors are giving Cal.
At this time, we ask that everyone, if you are able to please rise and take the flag from the left center field for the playing of the national anthem.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets signaled the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night
River Falls' very own James Bone, national anthem. You may have heard him at the Minnesota Wild games. He's good, and he never misses a note. Thank you, James Bone. And we're getting ready for first pitch here, WIAA Division I, Section 1, Regional Baseball. Kevin Westhouse and Billy Jensen will be bringing you the action here this afternoon. How you doing? Bob Burrows is here with a long camera today, getting her done. Brought the trumpets. Let's go. Wildcats break huddle. And here we go, ready for some baseball. I'm going to take a second here. I'm going to reset all of my cameras. There he is, Ethan Jeffers, on the mound for the River Falls Wildcats. Throwing to his battery mate, Colton Mays. First three up today for the Wisconsin Rapids Red Raiders: Ethan Dillingham, Gage Honeyjaeger, and Brett Simonson. Dillingham, Honeyjaeger, Simonson. Want to say hello to Josh Morey. He's watching the game from Roulette, Pennsylvania. Hello, Joshua. Lori Bishop, go Cats. Anthony Hangst, welcome aboard. Some people got him in the audience with the game on.
Yeah.
Anthony Hangst, that's the way to roll, though. Down there in the Liney's Lodge, I know they have the game on down there as well.
I think Joshua's going to get the trophy for long distance.
So far, he's got the traveling trophy.
So far.
Throw her down. Let's go.
I'm all excited. This is playoff baseball.
Yeah,
this is awesome.
Exciting times, huh? I'm locked. I'm loaded. Let's go. Little clap, clap, clap up here in the booth. Scott Baker's Let's Go Cats.
Absolutely.
Keep her going. Ethan Jeffers, the big right-hander. He's in. He's ready. We're ready. Let's roll the pitch. Just down, ball one to second baseman Ethan Dillingham. The pitch. The same spot, misses, 2-0. Not many walks off the arm of Ethan Jeffers this season. His strikeout to walk ratio is really good. And he's been, Wildcats have a good 1-2 punch in the pitching department. Flown up. Second baseman calling and makes the catch. Easy play out there for second baseman Cal Usgard, and there's one down. Now we go to Gage Honeyjaeger with one down.
You're talking about regional baseball, and if you have two pitchers, you can go quite a distance if you can get on a run.
That's right. Just down and away, ball one. Can't wait to see Brett Simonson today. I hear good things about him for the Wisconsin Rapids Red Raiders. The 1-0. That one's flown up. That one's headed towards the Liney's Lodge. There's the Liney's Lodge right there.
Right on the roof.
Right up on the roof. Hail damage. Put in a claim. One and one. The pitch. Oh, it took a little off of that. Spun that frisbee in there. It's now 1-2.
It's a 15-mile-an-hour difference between the two pitches.
He's got 4 pitches, by the way, for those of you seeing him for the first time.
He throws them all.
Another one. Got him swinging, and he's out. They're going to throw it down anyway. Get it to the big cat down there. Brooks Rivard now throw her around. So that was a couple of his pitches. I would just say that his fastball is not his out pitch.
No.
He uses it occasionally, but
more of a setup pitch.
Setup pitch than anything.
Yeah, that's amazing. I love watching him pitch.
2 down, and now we go to Brett Simonson. He's the pitcher. for Wisconsin Rapids.
He's missed with most of his fastballs so far,
Yeah.
interestingly enough.
Right. That's kind of what we're talking about, right? The fastball's not his number one pitch. He misses again, now 2-0. He's right around it. And
Still benefits from it just because it's not what he's trying to do. He's just trying to set up this pitch right now.
watch this Frisbee come in at, nope, fastball in the outside corner, 2-1. So 3 fastballs in a row. That time he does find the corner.
You don't see that very often, do
No,
you?
it's 2-1.
He's feeling it, though, because he's not missing by much.
The 2-1 pitch on its way. 3-1. Simonson steps out. Now he'll get back in the box. You can kind of see the signs at home if you have your phone set up on 1080i. You can probably see the catcher signs. Fouls that one straight back to the backstop, and now the count works full. That's a brand new Pearl. That thing is shiny white.
It is shiny.
Yeah, it's got a big cut on it in the top of that backstop. That's got some cement up there. I'd ask for that one right now. You could throw a wicked wicked curveball with that thing with a smile on it. The pitch. Walked him. 2-out free pass to Brett Simonson. And he's on now with 2 outs. We go to Silas Cronkite.
I'm going to get a pinch runner here.
Number 1, Bill.
Number 1 is Owen Hahn. Oh,
It's 3.
Number three, Brett Fox.
Fox. I'm sorry, it is 3.
yep, 3. Brett Fox is in to pinch run.
We'll keep an eye on the Fox. Jam sandwich on the infield. Shortstop Rudy calls, and that'll do it. For the Wisconsin Rapids Red Raiders here in inning 1. They get no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. After 1/2 inning of play from First National Bank at River Falls Field, it's the Wisconsin Rapids Red Raiders nothing, and your River Falls Wildcats coming to bat. Hey, with that, Bill, we should probably thank our game sponsor today, Jenny Rivard with State Farm Insurance. She's one of our Wildcat superfans, and she's paying the WIAA $250 ransom fee today. So we want to thank Jen Rivard for coming up with that. Her son, the big cat, he plays first base, Brooks Rivard, and she said she'd be happy to do that. She's done that in the past. She's a staple around here in River Falls. State Farm Insurance, Jen Rivard, 715-426-6300. Call Jenny Rivard with State Farm for all of your insurance needs. And thank you, Jen Rivard, for helping us out today so you folks at home can see the game. Maybe a clap, 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 or a thank you to Jenny Rivard for sponsoring today's game.
She does such a great job with that. She not only is a baseball parent, but she does it for all kinds of different sports, and I think it's awesome. Do you want to go around the horn, or do you want to wait?
Let's do it real quick once. So let's do it right here. I got your back right here. So let me move this up here. Let's see if I can get it around quickly. I think I can do it. So Wisconsin Rapids defensively. Brett Simonson will be on the bump today. Silas Concrete will do the catching. Eli Graff will be at first base. Ethan Dillingham will play second base. Landon Freeman will play shortstop. Justin Tibbetts will be over at third base. Josh Bush will be out in left field. Jordan Segalgowski will play center field. And Gage Honeyjaeger will cover right field today for the Wisconsin Rapids Red Raiders. We move that down back over here. Let me put that right here.
Good job getting that in.
Tuck that to bed, and we're ready to go. Let me get this camera shot back over here, and let's go. Right down Hanson Drive. That's called a strike, and it's 0-1. He got some giddy up on that.
85.
I was going to say, I got that out of the corner of my eye. That thing had some hair on it. The pitch. Slide piece away. Ball.
Took about 13 miles an hour off of that second pitch.
That's 85, huh?
Exactly 85.
Yeah, okay. I'm dialed in.
You are.
Yeah, he rears back. He wastes no time. Brett Simonson pitching like he is double parked right now. Here we go, the 1-2. Got him swinging. Ball's down in the ground. You have to throw to first base.
Oh, good.
That's into the rhubarb. Safe at first. just threw that high. The ball's going to be a little bit wet, but catcher Silas Cronkite just threw that high to first base. E2. So Rudolph strikes out, but then it's an E2, and he's on at first. Leadoff runner on. Now we go to Colton Maves. In a pitcher's duel like we're going to see today, boy, those types of things could add up, huh?
Yeah, talk about giving extra outs.
Could come down to something like that, something crazy like that, right? Just threw it high. Good backup over there. Chase Rudolph wants to see the signs again. He's like, hey, would you give me 7 me steal? Got a 3-step lead. That's the I'm not going anywhere lead. Oh, bunt, down and foul. So head coach Ryan Bishop trying to take advantage of that miscue and trying to get that runner into scoring position right away here early. Has Colton Maves bunting, and we'll leave it right here to set that up, see if he does it again. Hey, Mike Jones, welcome aboard. Jonesy, let's go Cats. Creeping over there at third. Swinging away, ripped into the corner down the left field. That's down, that's all the way to the wall. Here comes a runner around third. They're waving Rudolph to the plate. Rudy will score. RBI double out at second base. Give him a little bit of the Karate Kid out there at second base. And Colton Maves jumps all over that fastball like a pack of dogs on a 3-legged cat. Gets himself an RBI double. That didn't take long.
No.
Now we go to Brooksy Rivard, the big cat.
That's awesome.
He
hit that well.
Boy, he smoked that, and it scooted right by. Brooksy's going to bunt. It's down. Ooh. That's a peach, hon. Got to go 1. And I like that. You know why I like that? Because now you got a runner in scoring position with a runner at third with less than 2 outs.
Yeah.
You have your 3-hole hitter very unselfishly with a sack bunt.
And he dropped it perfectly.
Perfect bunt. 1 down. Now we go to Landon McQuaid.
Come on, Giddy.
That was crazy good.
Yeah.
That ball was scorched out by Colton Maves.
Yeah. And it looked like the
we got Quentin Anderson's pinch running at third.
Got it.
For the catcher.
Smart.
One nothing Cats. That's hit hard at short. They're going to come home with it.
Nice.
And he's safe. Again, possibly a wet baseball.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, it was hit hard. How did Steve score that? A base hit, huh?
Fielder's choice.
Fielder's choice.
That's what I thought. Yep, that's the right call.
Run scores 2-0 Cats. Wow.
Oh, I was right.
That's down.
Over the last couple of weeks, we haven't seen a lot of excitement off the bats. Then Friday, we saw somebody kick the bat right, and it got going, and this is an extension of that. So it's nice to see that in the first inning. This was a big, big game.
Playoffs. WIAA playoffs. Playoffs. Playoffs.
You kidding?
Threw that right past Auden Pankinen. So Landon's in the 4-hole and Auden in the 5-hole today. It's good 1-2 punch here.
Yeah.
A ball and a strike now on Auden Pankinen. Paints the outside corner. Really nice pitch there off the arm of Brett Simonson. Not a lot that Pankinen could do with that.
He's got a good arm, doesn't he?
Real good. This kid's impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Mark Lee says that miscue really hurt him, and yeah, it did. Unearned run.
Hold on.
Fouls it away at the plate, and we'll do it again. Good protection swing there by Auden Pankinen. It's a close pitch. You can't take that.
Right.
Fouls it away, and he'll live for another one.
Smart at bat.
Jam shot, short left center field. Center fielder moves over and makes the catch. So Pankinen flies out to short left center field, and now there's 2 down.
You know that miscue, Westy?
Yeah.
Where the catcher kind of lobs it to first base instead of throwing it to first base. Mm-hmm. It seems like you have a lot of time. I think I see more lob throws from the catcher in that situation in error than I do if they just throw it. Mm-hmm. It seems like they just get tensed up and just kind of, I'll just lob it quick. They get out of their rhythm. They should just throw it.
You know what you know how you coach that?
How?
Step and throw.
Ah.
That's it. So I'll summarize what you're saying in baseball jargon.
Okay.
Step and throw.
Yeah.
Step and throw.
That easy, right?
Coach would just practice step and throw. That's it. Step and throw. Followed up, and that one's also out of play. Sun trying to peek out here now, Bill.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be a perfect afternoon.
Yeah, I mean, you say step and throw, and if you say it enough,
yeah.
I think it kind of sinks in. But, yeah, in the heat of the moment, you forget about it. You don't get your feet moving. You stand still straight up and then try to lob one over there, and then you throw it into the Mrs. Kinkle's backyard, into the rhubarb. Then she comes out with a pitchfork, and she collects another ball for her bushel basket.
Totally.
So, no, you just got to step and throw.
And then you're 64, and you're having and you're having trauma still.
Still, I'm not that old, but
sorry.
Come on. Jeez.
It was a good story.
I might go home after that. It hurt.
My fault.
2 balls and a strike on Cal Dumond. The 2-1 pitch off the arm of Simonson, high and away. Cal Dumond not only is a good third baseman and a good baseball player, but he'll get it done at Menards for you on the weekends.
Employee of the month.
If he's not, he should be. They'll put him on their wall.
Yeah.
Gassed him up upstairs, and now it's 3-2. That just got up and past him in a big hurry. In 3 balls and 2 strikes. Nice crowd online today, Bill. The pitch, runner goes, and a strikeout for Mr. Brett Simonson. Wildcats get 2 runs on 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left on base. After 1 complete from First National Bank at River Falls Field, the River Falls Wildcats 2, the Wisconsin Rapids Red Raiders nothing. Well, that was a good way to start, huh?
Yeah.
If you're a Wildcat fan.
I didn't. It wasn't on Johnny on the spot to do around the horn for the Wildcats. Did you want to do their defense real quick?
Let's do it. I'm going to get out of their huddle, and I'm going to zoom this out. Let's leave it right here. Hold on a second. I'm going to tell you when I'm ready for you.
Okay.
Let's do it right now.
Okay.
Let's do the Wildcat defensively here. We'll pull it up right there. Let's go around the horn defensively for your River Falls Wildcats. Ethan Jeffers will be on the bump today. He'll be throwing to his battery mate Colton Maves behind the dish. The big cat, Brooks Rivard, will be over at first. Cal Usgard will play second base. Chase Rudolph will be at shortstop today. Cal Dumond will play third base. Caden Kroll will play left field. Auden Pankinen will cover all of the real estate out in center field. And Landon McQuaid will cover right field today for your River Falls Wildcats. All right, here we go. That one's right there. It's 0-1. 5, 6, and 7 due up. Seligowski, Jordan Seligowski, Vollert, and Tibbetts. Quickly 0-2 now on Jordan Seligowski. Welcome aboard, everybody. Get up on the chat section. Say hello. Glad you're here. Kevin Westhouse, Billy Jensen bringing you the action today. Just misses outside. Now 1-2. Really good pitch.
Mm-hmm. 0-2. That was perfect.
Seligowski had a put out in that last inning. Had to range a little bit, fouled away at the plate, and we'll stick at 1-2. Nice crowd here this afternoon, huh?
It's a beautiful crowd here, and you're not just a kid, and the crowd online is phenomenal.
It's a good crowd.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us.
So many rainouts today. They're like, what else are we going to do? Let's watch some high school baseball. I think River Falls has got a broadcast. Let's watch that.
Right.
The 1-2. Ground ball. Third baseman gathers it onto first. Ooh, got him by a step. Nice play over there by Menard's Employee of the Month, Cal Dumont. Gets Jordan Soligowski and a ground ball to third. There's one down. Now we go to Matthew Vollart. Vollart, the designated hitter. So Vollart's in. We're in. There's one down. Top of inning 2. 2-0 Cats. Check swing, strike.
Jeffers is looking awesome.
He's got it dialed in right now.
He sure does.
He has all season, though, right, Bill?
Yeah, totally.
That's filthy. That yacker, old Uncle Charlie, drops in there. It's 0-2 now. Matthew Vollart. Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder or paint the corner here. I'm guessing possibly so. Nope, another yacker. And goes and gets him. Snap it around. No, he's dialed in right now.
He is. You can tell his body language is he's in complete control of what he wants to throw.
Now we go to Justin Tibbetts, the third baseman. Tibbetts is in with 2 down. See if we go. Last time we got 2 quick outs and then the walk. 7th spot in the order. You would know that, though, if you're looking at your scoreboard at home. Billy Jensen got here at 1:30 this afternoon, started filling that in for you. That 7 next to his name is the spot in his batting order. So you would know that. I don't need to tell you that. Bill's got it covered for you. So Bill is quietly competing with the NCAA baseball tournament, looking to produce a better scoreboard. I think he might have it. It's quite a production.
It's a lot of fun.
You know that meme with a cat on the keyboard? That's what Bill looks like for 2 hours straight up here. He's got both hands going, and he's got the radar gun in the other hand, too.
Right. Yep. And during the fish games, they got a beer in one of these hands.
And yeah, not tonight.
Nope.
The 2-2. Got him swinging.
Oh, that was spicy.
And Ethan Jeffers gets back-to-back strikeouts here in inning 2. Red Raiders go quietly here in the top of inning 2. They send 3 to the plate, 3 up, 3 down, and no runs, no hits, no errors, and none left. There's an inning and a half in the books now from First National Bank at River Falls Field. 2-0 River Falls. Again, just because our super fan, Jen Rivard, sponsored today's game, pays the WIAA fee, and thank you, Jen Rivard, for doing that so we can bring you this game to all the fans at home and across the fruited plain today. Jen Rivard with State Farm Insurance. She's a Wildcat super fan, and she's the WIAA proud game sponsor today. Thank you, Jenny Rivard with State Farm Insurance. And mother of the first baseman, Rex Rivard, the big cat.
The big cat.
She probably likes that moniker better.
And the big cat's uncle is listening, and Jonesy, so we got the whole family.
The whole family.
Yep. Jen Rivard sure does a nice job, and I love how much she supports the local sports scene and all the charities and stuff. She does such a nice job. She's certainly part of the community.
Caden Kroll makes his way to the dish here in the bottom of inning 2. He's in. We're in. Let's go. That's a great pitch off the arm of Brett Simonson. That hit the lower left corner of the K-zone.
Sure did.
And it's 0-1. So the miles per hour it's off our official radar gun.
Yes.
Flipped up, foul, and out of play. 7th spot in the order for the Cats is Kroll, Eminen, and Usgard due up. 7, 8, and 9 here in the second. The 0-2. Here it comes. That might have been 86, maybe?
85.
85 yet?
Yep.
Upstairs, it looked like a little bit more as a riser. Couldn't
Coming
get
up
him to
that shot.
chase
Nope.
the 1-2. Ooh, got him. That's a little change of pace there.
Yep.
And around your horn you'll go. I'm expecting a lot of strikeouts today with these two pitchers,
Yeah.
both very good. Now we go to designated hitter Lane Amidon.
For giving up 2 runs in the first inning, Simonson only had 16 pitches, so he still kept it down for a pitch count.
That one's there, 0-1. The 0-1. This little slide piece does Lane Abaddon. Yeah, these long at-bats, too, are important in a game where you have two really good pitchers like this. If you can chase one of these starters, that could be off the face of the grandstand. That could be a difference maker in a contest like this, too, right? So taking this pitchers deep into the count is also a good at-bat. You'd put a Q next to that for quality at-bat.
Yeah. Smart strategy.
Make them work. The 1-2. He's just pumping cheddar
That one
right
reached
now.
86.
Yeah, pumping cheddar is Brett Simonson. Then he throws to Wrinkle and throw it around. Back-to-back strikeouts. Now go to Cal Usgaard.
That was not nice of him.
Whew, that's filthy.
Very filthy.
Cal Usgaard in now. See if he can keep the inning going with 2 in the bucket. All the way to the backstop. 1 ball.
I was just about to say that for being able to throw in the mid-80s so consistently, I haven't seen any pass balls, and then that
Boom,
happens.
there it is.
Yeah, so I jinxed him in my mind.
Brett Simonson, just some good old country hardball. Nothing too fancy. Rear back and chuck it. The 1-1, here it comes. Well, you know what we call that? That's just a good old-fashioned knee buckler.
Yikes.
See Usgaard?
Yeah,
The knee buckler.
totally.
Good old-fashioned knee buckler. The pitch. Gassed him up. 3 consecutive strikeouts right there for Simonson. He takes care of the bottom of the order. 7, 8, and 9 go down. 1, 2, 3. 3 consecutive strikeouts, and Simonson's dialed in. Ethan Jeffers is dialed in, and we got ourselves a dandy brewing here at First National Bank at River Falls Field. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left. 2 in the books now. Still 2-0 Cats. The coach is coaching him up over there. He's saying just go the other way with it. Yep, I see him pointing. He's like, just go with the pitch. Don't try to pull the ball. This guy's really good. He goes, come on, barrel it up, drive the ball the other way. Get in here, he said. Get in here. I'm lip reading now. Get in here, he said. Let's go. I think what he said was, you're trying to pull this guy. He's too good. See a pitch away and drive it the other way, I think is what he was saying. What did you have at home? Did anybody at home have something different than that? That was my lip read.
Wisconsin Rapids fans should give us an insight on that.
Yeah,
right?
it looked like it. 8-9-1 due up for the Red Raiders from Wisconsin Rapids. Eli Graff, Landon Freeman. Then we'll go back to the top of the order to Ethan Dillingham. This is fun. I love it when you get 2 good pitchers like this.
Yeah.
Good defense, timely hitting.
Yep. I'm really excited to see the Wildcats bats liven up right away from the get-go. I know that last inning went 1, 2, 3, but first inning was not what we've seen over the last few weeks, so their timing is really, really good.
Eli Groff works his way in. We're in. Let's go here. Top of inning 3 already. That's the 12-6 breaker.
Yeah.
That's one of the 4 pitches. Started at the waist, dropped to the knees. It's 0-1. There's an identical pitch. Now it's 0-2.
As a batter, you got to go, all right, now what's he going to throw?
See if he climbs the ladder on him or he just sticks with that. Yep, tries to go upstairs with a fastball.
He did.
And it's now 1-2.
It's a good pitch.
Another fastball down. You know, I would say 80% of his fastballs today have been balls.
That's right. You're totally right, which is interesting.
It's pretty consistent all season,
Yeah.
right? I mean, his best pitch is that's fastball as well, flowing up right side, giving chase in foul territory.
Boy.
What a great catch out there! We talked about Cal Usgaard, and that's his play out there, Bill. We've seen it the last 3 weeks, and Cal Usgaard ranges deep into foul territory behind the first baseman, almost down to the bullpen. And second baseman Cal Usgard makes a great play to retire Eli Groff for out number 1. That's a tough play, and that's his play. He's been fielding that so well, Bill.
Yeah, he's hit that no man's zone, and he's filling that so perfectly over the last several weeks. It's so nice to see because that's a big out.
And a very difficult play.
Yeah. Yep.
But he's playing that now with confidence out there as well.
Yep. And you could see that he had a beat on it, and he was going to run that down. I so love watching him play second base.
He's got that. As a former second baseman, I truly appreciate that. And that's a tough play. And once you get that dialed in, though, every time you're like, I got that thing over there. The pitch. Right back up through the middle, and there's the first hit of the game for the Red Raiders. The 9-hole hitter, Landon Freeman, turns one back around, hits it right into your living room at home, and he gets himself a one-out knock, and now we go back to the top of the order to Ethan Dillingham.
Looked like it went through Jeffers' legs.
It did, maybe. 5-hole, shoots and scores.
Yep, it did.
A little cement mixer there, backs up but misses the zone. Hit to the right side. That could be 2 to second to 1 on to first.
Got him.
Inning-ending double play. Cal Usgard gets a BB hit right at him at second base. And Ethan Dillingham hits into an inning-ending 4-6-3 double play. And tailor-made, they call that, one-hop flush rocket right at Cal Usgard at second base. Flips it to his shortstop, Chase Rudolph, who then shoots it on over to first baseman Brooks Rivard, and that will do it for the Red Raiders. They end up sending the minimum to the plate. That's a pitcher's best friend right there. They get no runs on the one hit, no errors, and none left. 2.5 now in the books from First National Bank at River Falls Field. 2-0 Cats.
Both those last 2 hits were well struck too, so I think that those are awesome plays by Cal Usgard, starting both by Cal Usgard, and then Rudy turned the double. That was awesome to get out of there.
Toe tapping at home right now.
Yep. I think Steve's dancing.
Steve is dancing.
Are you dancing?
I bet Steve won't get into the.
Come on, Steve, do the Trumpy dance for me. I think I saw a grimace.
Yeah, he wasn't going to do that. Back to the top of the order we go for the Cats. Let's go. Little slide piece misses away. 1 ball and no strikes. Chase Rudolph struck out, but he reached first on an error on the catcher, and then he ended up scoring.
Yeah.
The pitch. That's at the knees, a strike. That's a great pitcher's pitch right there. If Rudolph hits that, that's ground ball material.
Mark Lee was really right. That miscue in the first inning really hurt him.
Hit that off his hoof.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, that hurts. Just top of the foot. He'll need a second.
Yep.
Yeah, he'll need a second there. Oofda. Head coach will come down there. And
I think you're totally right, Westy. I think it totally hit the top of his foot. Yeah. Oh, no, looks like a knee maybe.
Inside knee. He's like, leave me alone, I'm good. I'm going to walk this thing off.
They're doing the Miyagi thing.
Yeah.
I saw a kid do that yesterday in the Sunday on the Louisville game, and how that didn't break his leg. He hit it so hard, and it hit him right square in the shin. And I don't know why, but it seems like a lot of the college kids are not wearing shin guards.
Yeah.
And I don't know why that is. Are they uncomfortable, or is it just
tough? Tougher than a $2 steak.
Geez, I cringe when I'm just watching it.
All right, he's good. No worse for the wear. The 1-2. Cue shot. This got a piece. That one's off the catcher. Now the catcher's going to need a second. Yeah. Yeah, he got one off the inside of the leg, I think.
Misery loves company.
I guess. Those two can go out for lunch and exchange bruises.
Next up is Blue, so you better be careful.
They'll be out there after the game, both with their pant leg rolled up. Seems got the bigger bruise on the inside of the leg. .59.5-footer hops in there. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes on leadoff batter Chase Rudolph. Brett Simonson. That was pitch 37 right there. Flown up. Third baseman coming towards the dugout, and that is going to be caught.
Oh, it came back to him.
Did. I was kind of giving up on it.
Me too.
But third baseman Justin Tibbetts wasn't giving up on it, and he makes the catch right near the Wildcat dugout. I was watching his body language, too. I thought he gave up on it, and then he says, heck, that thing's coming back in. I might as well catch this as long as I'm standing here. And he does. And Chase Rudolph flies out to the third baseman. There's one down. Now we go to Colton Maves. Colton has an RBI double today.
You're right about his body language. It looked like that was going to land in the Liney's lodge.
Yeah, that's hammered back up through the middle. Get down, ball, and that's a base knock.
Colton on fire.
Put Colton Maves on the whiteboard.
Absolutely.
How about right there, Sandlot Samurai of the game? If you get the win, I'd put Colton Maves on that whiteboard for that right there.
First baseman number 22, Brooks Gillard.
Colton Maves, 2 for 2. Boy, and both really squared up nice.
Yeah, he barreled both of them, didn't he?
Now we go to Brooksy Rivard with 1 out and a runner at first. Brooks with a real nice sacrifice bunt, his first time up today.
Big Cat can do everything.
That was his pitch. Fastball right down the middle. It's 0-1. Pulled foul. Now 0-2 on the first baseman, the Big Cat, Brooks Rivard.
Come on, Brooksy.
Brooksy Rivard down in the count 0-2 to a very tough Brett Simonson. Set and the pitch. Got him swinging. And now there's 2 down. And we go to Landon McQuaid. He doesn't answer to Landon, he only answers to Bino. Ground ball to short, flips to a second baseman, and Bino McQuaid grounds out to short, and that will do it for the Wildcats here in inning 3. They get no runs on the 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. After 3 complete now, it's still the River Falls Wildcats 2, the Wisconsin Rapids Red Raiders nothing, and we're going to inning 4. Let's also thank one of our main game sponsors, Miss Sarah Jenkins.
Hi, my name is Sarah Jenkins, and I'm your River Falls Realtor. Wildcat baseball season is heating up, and so is the River Falls housing market. Whether you're cherry picker stand or dreaming of a home run property, know that I've got you covered. So if you're thinking about buying, selling, or maybe you just want to know the value of your home, give me a call today at 612-703-3944, or you can visit sarahjenkins.com.
Thank you, Sarah Jenkins with Property Executive Realty. She's at 612-703-3944 or sarahjenkins.com. She can help you with all your buying and selling real estate needs in River Falls and the greater River Falls area. She is a pro. Give Sarah a call. Also a very proud sponsor of Wildcat Baseball.
You know, Westy, I was doubting if we'd get this game in tonight, but, man, this has turned into a really beautiful evening
night
for baseball.
Wisconsin Rapids saw this coming. They left at 10 this morning. They're like, it'd be no problem.
Yep, they knew.
They knew. 2, 3, and 4, Honeyjaeger, Simonson, and Cronkite. Let's go. I'm squared away. Let's go. Honey Yeager struck out swinging his first time up. Pops that one up. That's in that similar territory. Third baseman calling. Now the shortstop. Ball. That's Rudy's ball all the way. Yep. I really, really like the way Chase Rudolph played that out there. And he called off his third baseman who's going straight back. It's much easier for the shortstop to come over. And Chase Rudolph calls off Cal Dumond, fly out to short. There's one down. And we go to Brett Simonson. Good defense.
Really good. And good communication.
Drops that in there. It's 0-1. Simonson walked his first time up today. Fouls it straight back. Is it off the catcher and off the umpire? Maybe hit them both.
I think you're right.
Click, click. And now it's quickly 0-2 on three-hole hitter and pitcher Brett Simonson. It's pitch 40 for Ethan Jeffers. Not bad as we're in the fourth. 10 an inning would work.
Mm-hmm.
Guess you're not going to get 10 this inning, but even 15 an inning is pretty good.
Yeah.
The 0-2 on its way. Here it comes. A little shot, cued foul down the third baseline. That one's going to reach the seats. That's one row back over there. Fielded on a fan on the top of the dugout. That's a good spot to watch a
That is
game
a
from.
really
If
good
you come to
spot.
the ballpark, that's a pretty good spot.
Highly coveted.
How about a little, what's on the menu, Bill? How about a little soup and a slider?
That was nasty.
Soup and a slider. And Simonson goes down looking. There's two down, and then we go to Silas Concrete. Sorry.
Walter's grandson.
Like Walter's grandson, Concrete. It's
okay down there?
Concrete. There's an R in there, though. It's not kite. It's not Cronkite.
No.
It's Concrete.
Yeah.
That's why I was having trouble with it. Sorry, Silas and Cronkite family.
Do you know how many times?
Yeah, I do want to say Cronkite.
Yeah.
But it's Concrete.
It's because we've said that a billion times.
A billion. Flew out to short his first time up. Little jam sandwich too short. Got to go to one. Got him in on the grip tape.
Yep.
And a really quick inning there. Chase Rudolph fields that well, and Cronkite grounds out to short, and that'll do it for the Wisconsin Raptors Red Raiders here in the top of the fourth. No, 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left. 3.5 in the books. Still 2-0. Cats. That was quick, huh?
That was real quick.
But that was about a 10-pitch inning, if that.
I think it was 11. You're totally right. Yep. So that's and he's not getting deep into very many counts. Jeffers isn't.
No.
This is a pitcher's duel because Simonson he's got a heck of an arm, and man, he knows how to vary the speed and then come at you with a 85-mile-an-hour fastball.
Due up for the River Falls Wildcats here in the bottom of inning 4. It'll be Pankinen, Dumond, and Kroll. That'll be 5, 6, and 7. Who's enjoying the game at home? Anybody enjoying it? Give us a thumbs up. Give us a hello. Hit the like button. Why not? I think if you got 183 likes, thing might really take off into outer space.
Holy Hannah.
Doesn't cost anything.
No. If we haven't earned that,
Just
we're in trouble.
just reach over there and go, I like this. This is a pretty good game. I give these pictures. You give the pitchers a like, because that's really what it's about today. These teams are two very good baseball teams, two very good pitchers. Auden Pankinen, he's headed to Nebraska to pitch. He's a good one. He'll pitch on Thursday should the Wildcats win today. Pending, right?
Mm-hmm.
He throws low 90s. We've had him at 93, 94 this year a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
He throws really hard. See, Mom's on. She gives a clap. You
Awesome.
bet. Thanks, Mom. The 1-0. We had Mom out on the pontoon on Sunday.
Oh, you did?
Yep, she came out. She served up my daughter and her husband and 3 kids breakfast. They said it was gourmet.
Of course it was.
Gourmet breakfast. And then they came over to Green Lake, and we went out for a nice little boat ride and had just on a beautiful mid-Sunday day. Oh, it was gorgeous. We had a nice time.
Way to cap off your week.
It was real nice. The 1-2 pitch swings through that. Ball's down. Got to throw him out and out first. That time they step and throw. See, step and throw, and they got him.
Is that easy?
So Pankinen's down, and he goes 2, 3, 1 down, and go to Cal Dumont now. Hey, Patricia LaRue, Grandma Patch watching from home with a glass of vino, enjoying the game and chatter.
It's a good way to watch a game.
Yeah, it is. Might relax you a little bit because it's kind of high stress.
Yeah, I kind of need one of those, I think.
It's a little high stress.
A little jacked up here for this game.
It's a fun one. We got 2 really good teams, 2 really good pitchers. Defense has been stellar. Just 1 miscue, and it's cost Wisconsin Rapids.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
That's down. 2-0 now on Cal Dumont. Cal Dumont. We affectionately call him Mr. Menard's Employee of the Month. Shot into left field. Get down, ball. That's down into short left field. And Cal Dumont with a 1-out single off the end of the bat. Little Oppo taco right there for Cal Dumont. And he's on first now with 1 down. We go to Caden Kroll. Lane Amadon waits on deck. He's calling for time, but he doesn't realize the umpire's not there, so he's not going to get it. Doesn't need it.
He just got it, yeah.
All right, here we go. 1 out, runner at first. That one's flown up. Right side, right at the right fielder. He's moving over and makes the catch. Runner returns to first. That's an absolute atom ball right there. Mm-hmm. He didn't hit it great, but not bad, but it was right at. Right fielder Gage Honeyjaeger out in right, so Kroll flies out to right. There's 2 in the bucket. We'll go to Lane Amadon. Looks at a ball. Lane Amadon struck out his first time up today.
Honeyjaeger might not make the all names team, but it's got to be like in the running.
It's in the running. He's there.
Yeah.
He's swings through that. Hey, Bill and Carol Jeffers.
Oh, awesome.
Grandma Jeffers enjoying the game from Rushford, Minnesota. Well, we're glad you're here, Bill and Carol.
Your grandson is a heck of a pitcher.
Wow, he's good. Flown up, foul territory. That one's going to reach the seats. No, he's a pleasure to watch.
He is.
Proud grandma and grandpa right there.
He should be.
Hey, Trudy Webb. Hello. Glad you're here. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 in the bucket. The pitch to Amadon. Runner goes. Throw down. No throw down. Gets past the catcher. Now he's thinking about 3. Throw down to third, sliding.
Got him.
Safe at third. Safe. Under
Sorry.
the throw.
Yep.
He started sliding. What day? He started sliding on Monday. And the low coefficient of friction after the rain, he knew that.
Yep.
I think he slid 28 feet, Bill.
I think you're right. He's played on this field before, hasn't he?
And I think he picked up speed when he hit the ground.
Like a slippy slide.
It was. He's like, he got 9 steps off the second base and started sliding. It was like a slip and slide. But he did get under the tag, though.
Yeah, he did.
Gassed him up upstairs in a fist pump.
Wow.
Off the arm of Brett Simonson.
That was 85.
That had a little hair on it. He's pumping cheddar. And Lane Amadon goes down swinging, and that'll do it. The Wildcats get no runs on the 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. Quickly, 4 in the books now from First National Bank at River Falls Field. It's still 2-0 River Falls over Wisconsin Rapids. Also want to thank Jen Rivard again, today's game sponsor. You can maybe thank Jen Rivard in the comments section. Jenny, she ended up paying the WIAA, or how we affectionately call it the ransom fee. They charge the volunteers $250 to bring you this game today. And Jen says, I'll pay that. State Farm Insurance, Jen Rivard. So thank you, Wildcat Superfan, Jen Rivard from State Farm Insurance. She's at 715-426-6300. Thanks again, Jenny Rivard, for allowing us to bring you, folks at home, today's game.
State Farm should be proud of that agency and Jen Rivard for all she does. Mm-hmm. On that throw down to third, I meant to say he got under it, and I said they got him, but I got all flustered because I was so excited that he got underneath that tag.
This is where you let the play-by-play till Cavarino.
Sorry. I get a little. Sometimes I step on you.
That's funny. What do they say? Stay in your lane?
Yeah, exactly. I was never really good at that. I always
funny.
Colored outside the lines.
You can come in there anytime you want.
No.
You're good.
That's when the fan takes over, and the color man doesn't understand that. Ooh, he hit him.
And Seligowski is down to first, and a first blemish today, really. Hit by pitch. Now we go to Matthew Vollert after Seligowski is hit by a pitch. And they're going to want to get him in scoring position, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, Sherry Marzovka. She says, thanks, Jen Rivard. Yeah, so we think that's nice of you, Sherry. Jenny will appreciate that. And, she reached in. She shot the lock off her wallet and said, here's $250. Ground ball to third. To second for one.
Ooh.
And that's all they're going to get. But that was hit right down the third baseline. Cal Dumont fielded that kind of behind the bag.
Yeah.
Flipped it to second. That's all they're going to get there. And Vollert reaches on a fielder's choice. And Seligowski's out on a 5-4 putout at second for the first out. And now we go to Justin Tibbetts with one down and a runner still at first base.
I didn't know if they were going to get that lead runner there. That was a smart play and really well executed.
Yeah, but there was no way they were going to get two on.
No.
Tempted it. 12-6 breaking ball. Lets that go by for a ball.
I thought Rapids might be a little bit more aggressive on the base pass a little bit with a little bit of a hit and run, but they weren't.
Down by 2 is tricky,
it
right?
Is.
You don't want to lose that guy. I've seen Simonson throw that exact same pitch that was called a strike as that one right there, and then you can't, as a batter, you can't do a dang thing with that.
No, and Ethan just throws those over and over and over. Ooh.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on this runner. Maybe they try to get him off to the races.
With one out?
Yeah, I don't know. With 2 outs, potentially.
Yeah.
And I don't know the speed of the runner either, right? And I don't know how
totally.
fast Vollert is. Vollert sounds fast, but that's all I know. 3-1. Middle frame. This is a big inning, huh?
Yeah, it is. Sorry, top of the 5th.
Right. This game's got some serious pace. Flowing up, foul, not a play. It's now 3-2.
Still mixing his pitches up really well, isn't he?
Really well. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Runner with a 3-step lead. The pitch. He walked him. And now it's first and second with just 1 out. We're going to the 8th spot in the order. Then we're going to Eli Groff. Groff flew out to second in foul territory his last time up. Head coach comes on down to third base, kind of chatting with Eli Groff a little bit, giving him some instructions.
Colt Maves went out to settle Jeffers down a little bit too, so.
Just a tense moment in the game,
yeah,
let's be honest. Ground ball, left side, second for 1. And that's all they're going to get. Hard slide at second base.
Yep.
Hammered to short. Nice job by Rudolph. Flips it to the second baseman, Usgard. They get the lead runner at second, and now there's runners at the corners, though, with 2 in the bucket.
It was good out to get, but Kale Usgard just couldn't make the turn because of that slide.
So the good news for the Wisconsin Rapids Red Raiders, the only hit today is by the fellow at the plate right now, Landon Freeman. He hit one right back up through the middle his last time up. Second leadoff batter today. And that wiffle ball flips in there. It's 0-1.
I'm glad I'm up here and not in the batter's box because those are nasty.
Yeah, you got to be. So I think Jeffers is like, yeah, okay, this guy can hit. I'm going to be a little more careful this time. The pitch. Ground ball to second. That could be a tough play. Lays out to second.
Yeah.
Got him! Oh, what a play! Diving play out there by Cal Usgard at second base. That's a big play there by second baseman. Cal Usgard lays out, knocks it down, and throws a strike over to Rivard at first base and gets Landon Freeman on a 4-3 ground out. For those of you scoring along with your McGregor scorebook and your number 2 lead pencil. And that'll do it for the Wisconsin Rapids Red Raiders here in inning 5. They get no runs on no hits, no errors, and 2 left. 4.5 very quickly in the books here from First National Bank at River Falls Field. Still 2-0 Cats behind some very good defense thus far by River Falls. That's impressive, huh?
2 thoughts. Number 1, did you notice I didn't step on your call? So
that was
you
good.
can teach an old dog new tricks. And then the second thing is we got to put Cal Usgard up on the whiteboard, right?
Put him on there. Put him on there for his great defense.
Yeah, he's doing great.
Oh, we got a great look at that at home, too.
Yeah, it was a really nice camera work.
Who's doing that?
My boy Westy. And the book. And the call. And the...
This is not a 27-person operation.
No, it isn't. Just 2 hunyucks who are having fun.
Hunyuck. I've never been called a hunyuck.
It's a term of endearment.
It's a hunyuck. I'm a hunyuck.
You are a hunyuck.
I feel like it today.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right, here we go. Bottom of the 5th, 9-1-2. Usgard makes a great play defensively, and he'll lead off the bottom of the 5th here for River Falls. Usgard, Rudolph, and Maves. The pitch. Hit back up to the middle. Center fielder going back, still going back, reaches up and makes the catch. Out in fairly deep center field. I tell you what, Cal Usgard put a little juice into that. Exit velo on that was 97. Hit that pretty well, line out to center. There's 1 down. Now we go back to the top of the order to Chase Rudolph.
That's an 84-mile-an-hour fastball he took deep to center.
And he took it back out of there just a little bit faster. He hit it hard. 1 down. Boy, these pitchers are both throwing a lot of strikes and a lot of good defense behind them. Just one small blemish that first batter, Chase Rudolph, was up, now got on. He struck out and he got on via error by the catcher. He ended up scoring on the double off of Colton Maves' bat, and that's been the only blemish really all day today, right? I mean,
right.
And the Wildcats took advantage early. Little slide piece there. Now it's 1-2 on Chase Rudolph. They call him Rudy. Simonson set, and here he comes. Gets a piece, fouls it to the backstop.
I've got Simonson at 63 pitches, so pitch to count doesn't seem to be an issue for
I don't think
now.
it's an issue today. We're in the bottom of the 5th.
Yeah, they're both really efficient pitchers, so I can't see it being an issue.
No, they both have some meat on the bone here.
Yep. When we bring a Northwoods team to River Falls, I think they should be the River Falls Hunyucks.
The Hunyucks.
Don't you think that's...
I like that.
Imagine what we could do with unis.
You can have a lot of fun being a Hunyuck.
Yeah.
I think it's appropriate because there's many times I just feel like a Hunyuck, whatever that means.
Yeah, exactly.
Like an aw shucks Hunyuck.
Oh, shucks, man.
2 balls, 2 strikes, in and out. Bottom of the 5th. Your scoreboard is correct. It's 2-0 Cats. The pitch. Ground ball, that is through, back up through the middle. Base knock right there for leadoff batter Chase Rudolph. So Rudy with a 1-out single. Now we go to Colton Maves. Going to the 2 spot in the order.
He's been on fire.
Wildcats with 2 runs on 4 hits. Runner with some chop steps, but not going. I really like to see that. When you're a runner, you give the chop steps, right? You want to make them think. You want to get this, maybe the second baseman out of position by a step or something. It can make a difference.
Just getting him leaning.
Just get him leaning. See, the hear me out runner?
Yep.
That's a great job out there by Rudy. That's why he's hitting in the leadoff spot, I guess.
He's a smart ball player.
And a good shortstop.
Very good.
Almost a balk there. Didn't see it could be 2 bobbled. Now you got to go to 1. They still get the out. Had double play potential, but the third baseman, Justin Tibbetts, dropped it, and then he says, I still have time to go to 1, and he throws across the infields and gets Colton Maves on the ground out to third. There's now 2 down with a runner at second base in scoring position for Brooksy Rivard. Yeah, I was noticing there he didn't stop. It didn't seem like on the delivery. He's working the stretch, but he kind of rolled right through that. I mean, if you can get away with that, that's great. But I think that was close to a balk, to be honest with you. I'm nitpicking. You know, the Wisconsin Rapids fans are like, oh, stifle. Hit to right at the left fielder, and caught out there in left field in a well-positioned Josh Bush, who reels that in. And, boy, I tell you what, this team is really good flowing behind Brett Simonson right now. Wildcats, they do threaten, but they get no runs on the 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. Now there's 5 in the books, and I can barely keep up. Still 2-0 River Falls. We're going to the 6th. What do you have from Scoreboard Steve? Anything good?
We were just confirming that Ethan Jeffers has 57 pitches going into the top of the 6th here. So, much like Simonson, sorry, that doesn't seem like pitch count's an issue for either pitcher right now. So we're doing really good. A lot of times that becomes an issue at this time of the game, and
it's not.
Feels like we're okay.
Hey, Penny Keith, go Cats go, she says.
She's right.
If you're looking ahead to the Wisconsin Rapid Red Raiders 6, I think this has got to be their inning right here. They're going back to the top of the order and the 3rd time through the order, which is always more difficult for a starting pitcher. It's going to be Ethan Dillingham, Gage Honeyjaeger, and Brett Simonson here due up for the Wisconsin Rapids Red Raiders in the top of inning 6. So the top of the order, 3rd time through. This will be the test inning for Ethan Jeffers.
As a pitcher, do you change things up now, Kev?
No.
Because they are going through the 3rd time?
No, but you do know, so you are getting help from the dugout and your catcher.
Gotcha.
You know, kind of, you want to keep them off balance a little bit, but no, you don't change much up. You kind of know what's worked with each batter. But you want to keep them guessing.
A little bit more insight? Yeah.
Keep them guessing as well.
Well, Jeffers is a pro at that.
Let's see. Here we go. We're going to find out in about 5 minutes. Starts him out with a yacker. Ground ball to third. Got to go 1. Across. Got him. 1 pitch, 1 out. Well, that answers kind of that. Got up in his kitchen right there. And Dillingham hits it off the grip tape over to third baseman Cal Dumont. And it's 1 pitch, 1 quick out, and a ground out to third. There's 1 down. Now we go to Gage Honeyjaeger, who struck out and flew out today. I feel like an auctioneer. This thing's going so quickly. I got a 5 out of bound, now 5, now 5. Now 6, now 6, sold. Next item up. It's almost like that.
It is going fast.
The thing is going fast.
I love it.
That fastball at the knees, just an absolute aspirin. It's 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. That back ankle breaker just misses. No sale. If he swings at that, that's going off his shin bone. Lets it go. It's 2-1.
Those hurt.
Flown to right center. That's trouble. That could be in the gap, and it is. Down. Digging into second base, thinking about 3. Here he comes, never hits the brakes, loses the lid, coming into third, sliding safe triple. 1 out, triple for Gage Honeyjaeger. That was just a really good baseball play. I like the swing, hit it perfectly in the gap into right center. It's all the way to the wall. Never pumped the brakes coming around
Not
second,
once.
Bill.
Nope.
And the kid loses the lid around second, and he's like sliding head first. Boy, that's just a highlight film there.
Yeah, he did everything right there.
Triple. Everything right. Nice swing, nice run, nice slide. It was all good. Runner at third now with 1 out, and Boyd Rapids looking to get on the board here. So we talked about this at the top of the inning, right? Third time through is always the toughest. We're going to see how they do. The pitch. Excuse me, flowing up. Left side and foul and out of play. I had to go for my water. Hold on a second here. I get that back over here. Here, I'm going to get this shot for you right there. There's your runner at third base. Swings through it. It's now 1-2.
Nice job by Colton Maves behind the plate there.
Hey, Jim and Kelly Lauber for cheering on the Wildcats from Spooner, Wisconsin.
Ooh, nice.
The 1-2. Oh, strike 3 looking on a frisbee. That's not even fair.
No, it isn't.
Just flip that thing in there like a whammo.
Exactly like a whammo.
Yeah, I think Simonson said in the way by it. Did that say whammo on it? That was an absolute frisbee.
I thought we were playing baseball.
Right. 2 in the bucket now, and we go to the 4-hole hitter, Silas Cronkrite.
That's weird to say that name.
Yeah, Cronkrite. Yeah.
We'll just say Silas.
Hit. Oh, that's through on the left side, and Cronkrite with a 2-out RBI single. That's why he's hitting in the 4-hole, and he puts Rapids on the board. It's a 2-1 game here now in the 6th. Now we go to Jordan Seligowski. That's a big hit there, but that's kind of why he's hitting in the 4-hole.
Yeah,
third time
exactly
through.
Why.
It's exactly as I talked about. Third time through, more difficult. It's your top of the order. These guys can hit. They can rake, and now we got a pinch runner, number 5.
Landon Jones.
Sounds like an alias.
It does. Also known as.
All right. Fastball inside corner, called a strike. Till they score the triple. Off the 2-out single by Cronkrite. 2 fastballs back-to-back on Jordan Seligowski. It's 0-2. I'd keep an eye right now, though, on Cronkrite. Oh, they got a pinch runner on Jones.
Yep.
Used a tying run. The pitch. Slide piece away. I'm going to get over here for you and take a look at that right there. Yeah, you might want to get him. He's a tying run, right? He's not going to do you much good over there.
Right on.
Don't know his speed, though. Not going. Didn't get him to chase. Crowd wanted it. It was definitely off the plate. Now 2-2.
It was off the plate, but it's hard to hold up on those.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner not going. The pitch. Ground ball too short. Flip it to short. Second. Got him. There it is, right at you. Good look at that, and they limit the damage to the River Falls Wildcats. That grounder short, flipped over to second for out number 3. But the Wisconsin Red Raiders played a run. They get 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 5.5 in the books now. We have ourselves an absolute Jim Dandy. It's 2-1 Cats. We're going to the bottom of 6.
I don't know if I want to ask you what the number's going to be. You think 2's going to get her done?
I don't know.
This one's a tough one, isn't it?
It is. Because of Jeffers' pitching, I kind of want to say 2 might be the number, but my gut says it might be 3.
Gotcha. Well, I hope
It might
River
be-
Falls gets an insurance run right now.
For those of you just tuning in, we're always trying to. Usually, we talk about this like in the third inning, and I'm not far off. Like, what's the number going to be to win it today? Now, Bill's asking me in the bottom of the sixth if 2's enough, and I want to say 2's enough, but my gut says it's 3.
Yeah, I think you might be
My
right.
gut says it's 3, but it could be 2.
I hope it is 2. Well, because I am a homer. What am I? I'm 90% homer.
Yeah. We celebrate these other guys, though. They're such good athletes.
Yes.
Right? We celebrate them all, but, yeah, we're in Wildcat broadcast. How about that?
Right.
All right, here we go. Bottom of the sixth, McQuaid is in. Looks at a Frisbee flipped in there. It's strike 1. Yeah, this Rapids team didn't travel all the way over here just to lay down. I mean, they're going to be scratching and clawing for another one here in the top of the 7th.
Yep.
Guaranteed. I guess for Jeffers and the Wildcats, it's going to be 6, 7, 8 due up for, I mean, that's a little bit of a silver lining. That's why I was highlighting the top of the 6th with the top of the order. There's a hit into center field. Get down ball, but nope, right at the center fielder. And McQuaid squares one up and hits one right at center fielder Seligowski in center. And McQuaid lines out to center. There's one down, and we go to Auden Pankinen. Yeah, that was why that was an important inning, because they had their big boppers up there, right? And if you're Jeffers, you're thinking, I have to get through this inning, without too much damage, because then I'll have the bottom of the inning coming up there in the 7th. So we'll see, but they're no slouches either. So I know their 9-hole hitter, Landon Freeman's got a hit, and he hit the ball really hard a second time. So never going to be easy. Fly ball, short right field. Right fielder calling. And makes the catch. Major league pop-up there off the bat of Auden Pankinen, and now there's quickly 2 down, and this could be the fastest game of the year if this keeps up without extra innings. Crazy fast, isn't it?
It is crazy fast. I was actually thinking that Simonson was going to take a little bit more time in between pitches, but he's kept his speed up throughout the entire game.
Cal Dumond is in. He flips one foul and out of play. And it's 0-1.
Simonson's velo was still up there, too. That was at 84. He hasn't lost that.
Back ankle breaking ball, no sale. Some activity down in the Wildcat bullpen. Some guys playing catch. I see a ball escapes, gets onto the field. Simonson not fazed by that, though, and he stares in. The high knee kick, and here comes the 1-1. Just misses off the plate. Now 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1, that's a nice pitch. There comes in the back door, steals a piece of apple pie off the counter. It's 2-2. The 2-2, softly hit out in front of the plate. That could be a tough play. Fields it onto first, got him by 2 steps. Really good job by Simonson hopping off the mound there. And that'll do it for the Cats here in the bottom of inning 6. They go 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left. This game's on overdrive. We're headed to the 7th with the River Falls Wildcats leading the Wisconsin Rapids Red Raiders by a score of 2-1. I think let's go thank our game sponsor one more time, Ms. Jen Rivard. Thank you for paying the WIAA game fee today so we can bring this to the crowd at home. Thank you, Jen Rivard of State Farm Insurance. Also want to thank First National Bank of River Falls. They're proud sponsors of everything Wildcat Sport right here on the River Falls Sports YouTube network. Kevin Westhouse, Billy Jensen bringing you all the action this afternoon. Hopefully you're enjoying this great high school baseball game. We're having fun. Hope you're having as much fun as we're having with little Neil Diamond.
Your cameras are crisp tonight, Westy.
Crisp and clean, no caffeine. Here we go. Top of the 7th, gut check time for Ethan Jeffers and the Cats. Starts him out with a 12-6 yacker. It's 0-1. On Matthew Vollert, the designated hitter, Vollert has struck out and reached on a fielder's choice today. The pitch. Someone in the crowd wanted that.
They sure did.
Yeah, that's a ball. Good take there by Vollert. The 1-1 now. Another yacker. Turn almost got the zone, but misses 2-1. Hammered. That's through on the left side. Leadoff single for Vollert. And what did I say, Bill? They're not going to go away.
No, they're not.
Leadoff single for the Red Raiders. Now we go to Justin Tibbetts. Tibbetts struck out and grounded out to short today.
That would smoke that, Kel Dumont.
Be ready for a bunt here, I suppose, huh? I know Wildcats are with that third baseman
Yep,
in.
they're in.
You need to play for the tie. They are. Pulls back, called a strike at the knees. Yeah, I mean, you get tying run at first. You got to get him to second, huh?
Right, yep. You only have 3 outs left right now.
What are we at? The 7th spot in the order, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Shows bunt again. Pulls back. It's just upstairs.
Ooh. That didn't miss by much.
The crowd wanted it, didn't they?
I'm with them.
Yeah, you knew Wisconsin Rapids. They travel all here. They got a great baseball team. They're not going to fold up the tent. They're going to be scratching and clawing. Bunt. It's down. It's a beauty. Got to go 1. Second baseman covering. High throw. They get him. And with that, though, the runner does get to second base. That's a great sacrifice bunt right there by Justin Tibbetts. Get the tying run to second. Good job by third baseman Cal Dumont to get that almost through high. There's one out. Now we go to Eli Groff, 8th spot in the order. I'd keep your eye on Landon Freeman, who's on deck. He's been good today. I think he's very confident at the plate. He could be the hinge of this game. Down ball 1. Because he's going to be a tough out. I can just tell you right now. I can see the way that kid's swinging, batting in the second leadoff spot. Eli Groff maybe can be the hero too, but I'm keeping my eye on that next batter. Swings through that high gas up under his chin. It's 1-1. A ball and a strike. It's Vollert out there at second base. Led this inning off with a single. He was sacrificed over to second. He's the tying run. The 1-1. Oh, that's filthy. Now 1-2. Great baseball game. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 8th spot in the order. Eli Groff, the first baseman. Ethan Jeffers. Set, and here he comes. Ground ball, left side. Got to go 1. It's going to be a long throw across. Got him. That's a big out. Mm-hmm. That's a tough play over there by third baseman Cal Dumont. Boy, it's a slow, high chopper. He's got to hurry his throw and makes a nice one across the infield to get Groff on a 5-3 ground out. There's 2 down. It's going to be up to Landon Freeman now, who's 1 for 2. He's hit the ball hard twice today. And I can tell you right now, this kid's not going to be an easy out. This is a mano on a mano right here. A mano on mano. Ethan Jeffers against Landon Freeman. Hitting in the 9 spot. Don't let that fool you. I've seen the kid rake. Looks at a strike. It's 0-1. No balls and a strike. If you can have that umpire move 1 step to his left, please.
Yep.
He's not too bad, though. The 0-1. Ground ball. First base. Brooksy Rivard, step on your base.
Yeah.
You got it. Wildcats win. Wildcats win. Wildcats win. Boy, that was quick, huh?
That was real quick.
Holy buckets.
That's awesome. Nice job, fellas.
Ethan Jeffers. Yeah.
That's awesome. I got the chills.
Wildcats win. I think today our Sandlot Samurai of the game, Ethan Jeffers today, the starting pitcher for the Cats. He goes to distance. gives up just the 1 run on 4 hits. I'm going to go down and get an interview with Ethan right now. How
That's
about
awesome.
that?
That sounds great.
Okay, I'll see you field side.
Okay.
Okay, I have to set up for you to click on the interview shot in just
Okay,
1
perfect.
second.
Thank you, everyone, for coming.
Westwood.
Please grab our drink.
Nice job, Wildcats. Kevin Westhouse is on his way down to give the Sandlot Samurai of the Game award out to Ethan Jeffers, which is exciting. And in the meantime, so this was the Wildcats' last home game of the year. Sad, but it's awesome that they're going on. So they'll play on Thursday at DC Everest. I believe that's a 5 o'clock game. I'm not sure. We will not be on the broadcast. I'm not sure who will be. Zielinski maybe. I'm not quite sure who will have that for the game. But they play Thursday at 5 o'clock. If they win, then they go on to the sectionals, which is next Tuesday.
Today's Sandlot Samurai of the Game, starting pitcher with the win, Ethan Jeffers. Come on over, Ethan. Ethan Jeffers, complete game, gives up 1 run on 4 hits, does an 88 pitches, Ethan. Let me put the hakamaki on you. We'll get to some business.
Awesome.
I tell you what, right from the start today, Ethan, you look comfortable today. Was today different? Were you just jacked up a little bit? But you look very comfortable right from the start.
Today's just another game. Doesn't matter if it's playoffs or not. I'm going to bring my heart at it, and I'm going to go all out.
I had my eye on their number 9 batter. That guy could hit. He got a nice hit off you early in the game. He hit the ball hard the second time. It came down to that number 9 hole hitter, and it was you against him. I said, this is it, a mano a mano. Do you have the same feeling about their 9 hole hitter that I did?
He's a great hitter. He was all over me, but I learned from it, and I executed.
You did. And Brooksy Rivard sat on that like nobody's business and touched the bag, and that'll do it. More importantly, I want to know, how was that Karate Kid movie last night?
I mean, it was pretty good. Me and Maves were sitting in every seat in the movie theater, so that was pretty fun.
Good time. So here you are. You got 1 done. You got Auden Pankinen going for you on Thursday. You think you can make a run at it?
I think we're going to win it all, man. We got honor above us, nothing to worry about, so we're in good hands.
All right, Ethan Jeffers, congratulations today on a great outing. Got it done with, there it is, team loves you. You get 1 run on 4 hits against a very good Wisconsin Rapids team. Congratulations. Today's Patak Sandlot Samurai of the Game, Ethan Jeffers. He's earned that one. Give him a round of applause. That takes us right back upstairs to Billy Jensen.
Awesome. Nice job, Kev. Congratulations, Ethan Jeffers, for the Patak Sandlot Samurai of the Game. Well deserved. Always love when you see a pitcher go the distance. And his pitch count, I think I had in the mid-80s, so he was incredibly efficient. 86, I think, is what he finished with. So that's really impressive. So as Kevin comes up here, he'll do a quick recap. And then we will put a big red bow on this one. But awesome. The Wildcats win in the first round of regional playoffs. And now they go to the regional finals on Thursday. Winners of the regional finals go on to sectionals next Tuesday. So 4 teams from the region go on to next Tuesday. The winner of that sectional goes on to state. That's how she works. So still a lot of work left to go and before you even get to state. But this is a big, big game, and they won against a tough team. So that's fantastic. So Kevin's on his way up, and he'll be here in just a second to take you home. Good job, Kev.
Just met Ethan's parents
Oh,
on the way
cool.
up here today. So
Awesome. I bet they were excited.
They had a lot of nice things to say.
Cool.
So they were very proud. I said, yeah, he had it today, didn't he?
He sure did.
Ethan Jeffers. I think I said 88 pitches, 86. Sorry.
Yeah,
Ethan.
no, you were right on the money. Very
So-
efficient. He was in charge all day, wasn't he?
That was pretty good.
Yep.
That was pretty fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of
quick.
fun.
You didn't really have time to take a breath today. That was that.
It was an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah, it was quick, wasn't
Wow.
it? Both these guys did great. I want to just give hats off to Brett Simonson. That kid he's good too.
Yeah, he is real good.
He can throw really good. It came down to those first two batters. That
Yeah.
strikeout
Amazing.
and the error, right?
Yep, that's right.
And the double off the bat of Colton Maves. Colton Maves was on the whiteboard for Sandlot Samurai of the game today too with 2 hits.
Yep.
So that was good. I think this team can make a run.
I think you're right. I think they're poised. I think they're ready. Their bats look better than they have for the last several weeks, so I think they're in really good shape.
They're in real good shape.
And they got Auden on the mound on Thursday. You always got a shot to win when he's on the mound.
I like your chances. I
Yep.
like your chances. The Nebraska recruit, they're going to see 93.
Yeah.
So he throws hard.
Yeah, he does.
So. I tell you what, wonder if we put a big red bow around this thing. That will conclude our broadcasting of the Wildcat 2025 baseball season. Bill, been a lot of games, but it's gone fast, and it's been really fun.
Yeah, you are awesome to work with, and you obviously are. You bring everyone into these kind of games, and it's the amount of work that you put into this. Nobody knows, and nobody will ever understand it. But you are an absolute blessing to me and to the team.
Well, thank you. It's fun. I mean, it's fun, and hopefully people at home can get a feel for what Ethan Jeffers is doing, the Wildcats were doing, and then also the Wisconsin Rapids Red Raiders, right? I mean, that's a bunch of good athletes on that team, a hard-fought baseball game. And I find it interesting that Ethan Jeffers also knew Landon Freeman, that number 9.
Yeah, he had his eye on him, didn't he?
I did. I could tell that kid could hit.
Yep, and he knew it too.
He knew it. Yeah, he did. So I tell you what, on behalf of Ryan Bishop and the River Falls Wildcat Baseball Club, my friend and great color commentator, Mr. Billy Jensen, I'm Kevin Westhouse saying thanks again for joining us, everybody. Where today the River Falls Wildcats get the win and advance in the WIAA state tournament by a final score of 2-1 behind the arm of Ethan Jeffers. Until next time, everybody, good night.